We miss you too, buddy. Miss you
Hey,
too.
it's been a while, man.
I know Gail was like absolute number one fan. Asking when we're gonna do the podcast again. When we're gonna do the podcast.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who's been wanting to hear from the three of you again.
You've been the one bringing it up the most.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely the one
Yes.
bringing it up the most.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Swim then.
Where did this thing go?
Yeah, I have no idea how the heavens
Hey.
this pickaxe does so much damage. But Skyrim is definitely the one comfort game I can play and chat with the crew without thinking too hard.
I'm not gonna hold you. Mine's has actually been Lies of P lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been spending too much time cheating, so I can just like listen and poison this sucker half to death. But I don't know where he went. He kind of just disappeared now.
You should go out looking for him.
Why? Oh, there he is. Now I can see where his sucker is.
This bear just knocked me off to my death.
Skyrim is the one game I never play on hard.
I'm
Just really
using
enjoy it.
I'm using the first multivity weapon all the way to the end.
Yeah, I saw Fighting Cowboys play recently, and he was doing like a strength build. He did the exact same thing I did the last time I played it for a bit.
Which one?
Crotch City stun baton handle with the first multivity
What the hell is wrong with this fool?
for Liza P. It makes a deadly combo.
Yeah, it's really good.
Where are you?
But yeah, you still gonna get Liza P?
Come on. Ooh.
Yeah, that's still in the works. Just haven't decided when I'm gonna get one yet.
Well, Liza P?
I want to
Where are
finish
you at?
these games first.
Okay, because usually I've seen it's been going around for like a good sale for 30% off.
I think I did see that. Eventually
Poison
they'll
you.
keep on putting that game on sale.
Poison.
So yeah.
Poison.
Oh my gosh, I love multivity.
The next game I feel I wanted to get was Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk? You're gonna be playing that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's a very long game.
Very long
Cyberpunk.
game.
I hear it's really good. Like the replayability of it is excellent. But
Well, you see, you remember Yogurt, right?
Mhm.
He's been playing like Cyberpunk all the way since last year. Granted, he took a break, but he's been playing for a while. And it's
so
like,
he's one of the originals.
right, so the more I see him play Cyberpunk, the more I see what it has to offer. And it basically looks like The Witcher 3 with guns. And you know how The Witcher 3 is my favorite game of all time so far. And it was made by the same company, so like, I figured to myself, any chance I see Cyberpunk on a good deal, the Ultimate Edition, I'm grabbing it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good deal.
No.
Yeah, the Ultimate Edition is like, $40 something right now. I'm on too much of a
That
rush
hit
behind
me?
it.
Where'd you go?
Oh my goodness, I'm dead meat if I don't do something. I'm dead meat. My brother does really want us to get Black Myth Wukong.
I think that's the next game I want to play.
Uh-huh.
If I'm being 100% honest, I think I'd get that before anything else right now. But I wanted to win Game of the Year first, so you know the content is really good.
I completely back your decision. However, I fear for its legitimacy because, well, you saw what they did with Game of the Year.
Yeah, they put Shadow of the Erdtree in there.
As
There's a
much
lot
as
of
I love Elden Ring, I just don't back it. I don't back that.
I agree. Because they could have put Elden Ring in the category of best ongoing game instead of Game of the Year.
Right. Or just straight up create best DLC of the year.
Yeah.
I agree. 100% agree.
You were gonna say something, Gail?
No, it's basically just the same thing. You know, they should have made a different category, like a DLC category. I mean, I'm sure the last year, just the last couple of months of this year, had a lot of DLCs from some of the main games that came out. So they could have used that to pit the DLCs against each other. So yeah, I agree with the I agree that there's a lot of divisive opinions about the DLC being part of GOTY.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, just hear me out, right? To me, Stellar Blade, while it wasn't the most phenomenal, it should have had the right to be a candidate. But I feel like its spot was taken by Shadow of the Erdtree. Now, let's say Black Myth Wukong doesn't win and Shadow of the Erdtree wins.
There's like 2 more.
Shadow of the Erdtree came out like a couple months ago, but it's a DLC. You have to buy Elden Ring, right? Basically $60-70. Then to get Shadow of the Erdtree, $40, it's $100. And then you have to play a portion of Elden Ring to play Shadow of the Erdtree.
No! Damn it! Oh.
Well, Black Myth Wukong is just one complete game. It doesn't seem fair to Black Myth Wukong that just came out. Like, it doesn't feel like a fair competition. So, I think the issue I'm seeing is like, people need to put aside their own bias. Like, you love the game, but call a spade when you see a spade. Don't call it a shovel because you like shovels. Let's see. I'm grabbing it.
Come on, charge heavy. Charge heavy.
Anyway, one thing for sure.
Charge heavy.
Once the Game Awards comes out in December 12th, I'll be watching out for a lot of the game announcements that they'll be making.
What the?
So yeah.
Yeah, that's the main reason I'm gonna be watching it. I wonder what new releases are gonna be coming out.
That man teleported.
I mean,
Holy
as
shit.
much as we wish, I don't think we're getting Elder Scrolls 6 anytime soon.
Probably not. No. Might give it another year or two.
Yeah, most likely. Wait, what?
I'll take that chest.
I mean, something that does bother me is that some games have like ridiculously long development time, which to me sounds like it would be enough time to fix things around. But it also feels like the game still fails at the end of the day.
I mean, you never know. I mean, there's probably issues with the gaming company. Why the long development time?
Oh, I love that perfect guard claw stiffness.
You know, that okay, got a point, very good point to that one. But
Like,
you feel like you just feel like the more time you give them to cook, the easier it should be to iron things out.
I need
But
the
as
Wizard
you
of
were
Oz.
saying,
Waiting for Dorothy. Liza P need to hurry up, man.
They did come out a release date for the DLC.
Really?
Did they now?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
I didn't read that. When?
it's supposed to be beginning of next year.
Yes!
Okay, first
I
quarter
did
of
not
this
know
year.
that. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah, that's a more designated date. And I thought there was an article that they came up with
And I just got
an
a
actual
raise.
date, but
I'm getting
yeah.
it.
That's actually interesting because I thought I was well informed, but apparently Jade is even better informed than I am.
That's because it's the algorithm.
No, it's because it's Liza P.
Of course, so she knows absolutely everything about Liza P.
That is literally Jade's game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, her favorite game of all time. Which,
I would.
now that you mention it,
I
Yeah.
don't think it is.
if they made a DLC category next year, then that would have been a good time for something like for the Lies of P DLC and the Elden Ring DLC to start competing against each other, and other DLCs that probably will come out next year, not this year.
I think pretty much it's good competition right there.
Yeah,
Because the main game within the year, it's 7 million players. That's pretty good for a new start game.
that is very true.
So I'm like, even like the Dark Souls didn't start building momentum until much later. So
That would
So
be a
for-
pretty good. I don't. Elden Ring's playability is just insane, dude.
It kind of is, but it also depends on your taste as well. Because listen to me, right? I love Elden Ring. I'm a FromSoft fanboy, but there's a specific reason why I pick a game like, let's say, The Witcher that came out 9 years ago. It's still my favorite because at the end of the day, yes, gameplay is the most important thing at the top of my list. But I can't ignore that a good story, good character writing, good music supplements the game for me, makes me enjoy it more. So when I have to break it down, I love Elden Ring for just its gameplay. But I love, let's say, The Witcher 3.
Yeah,
for a
Elden
whole
Ring
bunch of
story
other
is trash.
stuff. Right. I like the characters, I like the story. I want to hunt and know and read the books. I don't do that in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I can say Skyrim. I love Skyrim for so many different reasons.
There's
So
so
to me
many
now-
there's so many different stories in Skyrim that you can do. That's what makes it
Right.
so good of a game. That's why
Right.
Skyrim was as successful as it is.
So now to me now, for instance, when they give Elden Ring an award for story, I was like, y'all are capping. Y'all are capping. That is not legit.
guys, I just figured out the best method.
Best method for what?
You
To
invented
for
a
poison
new way to
this
cheat?
beast without him noticing me whatsoever.
Okay, I gotta
And I
find the
did-
corner. I gotta
I-
watch this.
I think you need to
I
make
put
videos.
on the thief ring, and
You need to make video. Listen to me.
I sacrificed the gling ring, so I'm half
Uh-huh.
health. But this dude is not seeing me. Is
Uh-huh.
not seeing me, and I got the cloak, so I'm
Uh-huh.
poisoning his brother. And none of them are seeing me.
I gotta see this.
You need to.
I think I saw. I think I
make
saw that
some
method
videos, I
somewhere.
swear.
Okay.
No, I'm serious, Jade. You need to make videos on this. It's good content.
I'm hiding myself again, so they're not seeing me, and I got the thief ring on.
Are you able to poison him?
Yeah, I'm poisoning them both.
At the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the poison cloud in Demon Souls has a big AOE area of effect spell.
I remember I used it to get a certain stuff.
And
I
because
did
they're
use-
next to each other right now, like trapped like that, they're being poisoned at the same time. I just have to focus on one now.
You see who else? I told you it's hilarious.
And I still have the MP regeneration ring, so. But having
Yeah,
the thief ring
so-
on, they don't see me whatsoever.
You're a
You
cheater.
know, Jade, with that kind of method that you're doing, you could probably go to the kitchen and make a cup of noodles while the man-eater's health points just being chipped away.
That's what somebody has said that in your chat the last video.
I think it was Morgan Nahar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
I mean,
That
there
is really
you
funny.
have to have the thief ring, and you have to get yourself somewhere where they kind of lose track of you, and then they'll just go about their own business. Like you're not even
Right.
there. But the trick is having both the thief ring and the cloak.
I've used a similar strategy, but it was done on the old monk.
The old monk,
I
I
tried.
might have to put on offline mode to fight that
Oh.
thing.
Not the
fell.
old monk, not the old monk. I'm sorry. The old hero.
I did not mean to fall.
No, the old monk. I actually preferred online because fighting a player is much more interesting. It's just too easy to beat the NPC. Let's see.
Okay, that's weird that the... Maybe he's too far away? Hold up, let me go under
I
here.
know. I really want to see though how she's gonna fight False King Alant.
Let me see.
She probably gonna hide in the corner with a thief ring and poison his ass too.
I don't think it's gonna work like that. We all know False King Alant is actually a threat in Demon Souls, unlike the other bosses.
He's what? I didn't beat
False-
Demon Souls. I didn't have the patience for it.
Okay, so basically, False King Alant fights like a Dark Souls and up boss. Like you actually dodge his combos. He'll actually run straight at you and start comboing.
No, but I mean, Falsky Alant's moveset is so easy to read, even though, I mean, to be fair, I had difficulty at first, but
Yes.
it didn't take me that.
Oh.
It didn't take me long to figure out how to fight him, and then that one of his attacks that he does this tornado thing. If you have a
Yeah.
bow, or actually you can disrupt
actually
that
what I
attack
did.
from long range.
That's actually what I did.
Yeah.
Hold up, 1 second.
So
Bunch of Souls game lovers over here just
Oh come on. Okay. Sekiro lovers then.
yeah,
Gale says he wants to try perfecting the bosses in Sekiro.
perfected.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a sick goal right there. I was
What?
able to do them without healing.
I-
Some of
It's
them, not
actually
all of
not
them.
as okay. As somebody's actually achieved it, it's not as hard as you think, honestly.
You know, somebody accused me of using a mod, a perfect guard mod.
Really now?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He went and watched my video because
Uh-huh.
I was watching someone play Sekiro live, and I was trying to help him out because he was kind of struggling with I think it was Genichiro at the time. And somebody in his chat was like, yeah, you can go ahead with, you know, your modding ass, you're cheating, da da da. And I'm like,
What?
I'm
Like I
like,
said, Sekiro's the easiest Souls
how is that
game.
even possible from a console?
he's like, yeah,
You
you're
can't
using.
It's
from
not
a
a-
He's
console,
like, yeah, you're
only
using
from
a-
PC.
He's like, you're using a
No, you
perfect
can't.
guard
You
mod, and I'm
you
like,
have to jailbreak. You have to jailbreak your PS5 and prevent it from getting updates or going online. But
I'm
it's
like,
actually
wow.
doable.
Imagine being decently good at a game, and you get accused of basically cheating.
Yep. I'm
Actually,
Yeah,
Actually, when I beat one of the bosses without getting hit, and somebody was like, "Oh, no hit only means that you didn't get touched. Blocking is a hit, and also you're just spamming deflection." So, boy, no, don't mess with the Souls community. People were basically telling him like, "Yo, the video says beating the boss without getting hit. What do you think he did? Does it matter how he did it?"
Exactly.
yeah. I think whoever made that comment to you, who else just jealous he didn't beat the Genichiro.
Yeah, he's probably garbage at the game.
a person was like, "You telling him he's spamming deflection is like me telling you you're rolling too much in Dark Souls."
Exactly.
True.
So, it was ridiculously funny. I was like, what? What?
Yeah, I realize people just say anything just to make themselves relevant sometimes.
But that's how I ended up doing the perfected boss fight videos.
I remember, yeah, the dude in your comments.
Everybody was giving me flack, chicken, like, this gameplay isn't perfection, combat refined to perfection, this is terrible. So I'm like, oh really? Well, here's every boss beaten without any damage. How do you like them apples?
Exactly.
Now, at the time, my controller wasn't working properly, so trying to do a Makiri was basically rolling a dice. It would either work or I'd get hit. So I learned to perfect deflect thrust attacks, and then it was still 90% of my comments was complaining, why aren't you using the Makiri? What's wrong with you? You're playing the game wrong.
They always like to say that you're playing the game wrong.
They just some keyboard warriors, that's all.
I'm like, bro, I have stick drift, and I'm still. Some people actually realized, and they were like, bro, the fact that you have stick drift and you beat this perfectly, it just shows how good you are. Kudos to you, bro. I'm like, thank you. Some people have reason. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
I had to fix
I am
my
a
controller,
warrior
man. I couldn't
of
do it.
cheating.
Hey, that's why I started watching your channel, to see how somebody who completely goes against everything I've learned actually
I have
plays
the
game.
patience to enact a cheat no matter what.
Like, my controller was so bad, I couldn't move to the right. So, like, when I was playing zombies with the family,
distance. Good.
I was just stuck, like, constantly in the same spot when I tried to move to the right. Like, it was just stuck. So
man, I watch you play zombies. I've never seen this man sound more happy and enjoying himself than playing COD Zombies with his bros.
dude, that shit is fun, bro.
This man was hyped to the max with joy in his heart playing that. It was really fun to watch because, like I said, I get my sense of enjoyment when I know the people playing the game enjoy what they do. Versus watching streamers who just play for views.
I just need to wait until this thing runs out. I don't even have to go near this fool.
You know, you can just sit cross-legged and start meditating on
pretty
inner
much.
peace.
And that's the boys' fight.
Yep, it's dead.
Told you, you could have gone to the kitchen and make cup noodles while that's happening.
I could have, but you know, I still had to press inactivate the poison because it runs out after a while.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I actually remember seeing somebody do something else. Like, they literally built a bot, and I'm not talking about a digital bot. I mean a physical, like, setup that presses the keyboards at a certain time and interval, and they were in the ultimate farming spot in Elden Ring, farming for a couple days.
That's crazy.
Oh no,
So
I'm
literally,
gonna get heavy
and you were like
status.
seeing this machine punching the keyboard for them. I was like, what the heavens?
This is crazy.
Yeah, it puts me on heavy.
It was interesting to see.
I gotta level up my capacity, man. Holy shit.
Okay, so here's a thought, right? I understand the last time Jade backed out. But are we really never going to do Lies of P race?
I don't know. You can try it at some point.
Well, if you're still not up for it, we're gonna have to replace you with Gale.
No.
Gail was like, excuse me?
No what? No what, sir? Please, I need a thorough and detailed explanation. No what?
Of what?
Your first response was no. Why?
Why what? Why I haven't gotten the game yet?
No, I said if Jade still isn't up for Eliza P race, we're gonna have to replace her spot with you when you do get the game.
Oh,
what I
okay, okay, okay. I gotcha. I'll have to get the game first, though.
Oh, you don't have
It's
Liza
okay.
P? I thought you.
We can
played.
No,
wait. We can
no,
wait.
not yet.
No rush.
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
But-
the club.
You guys, you two guys probably don't want to challenge Jade on a race, considering that that's Jade's forte. If you know what I mean, she might probably win over the two of you.
I wouldn't doubt her because she knows a lot of she has a strategy. She creates strategies for bosses.
But that's what I was wondering why she wasn't up for the race.
Because I'm
Because-
too stressed. I can't focus much.
I know that in a race or in a speed run because I've watched who else? Remember Jazza and Ocelot doing race, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they've been
Ocelot-
doing races. Yeah.
Ocelot has beaten Jazza multiple times simply because I don't doubt Jazza's a good player.
Jazza
Also
won
understand-
the recent one.
He won the recent one, but the first two times he lost because Ocelot just understands and knows the game better than Jazza.
Mm.
So I thought to myself, okay, who else and I are more skilled? But skill
Okay.
doesn't matter if Jade knows exactly where to get what she wants and what she needs.
True
how I'm
in a
looking at
way. But some of the Liza P bosses, some of you do kind of just have to memorize their attacks.
Maybe not necessarily. You know, I've actually seen somebody beat Liza P without, basically, they did items and the prosthetic arm only from start to finish.
Yeah, it took them several tries though.
That's possible.
I saw people do that and they died so many times trying to achieve that.
That's possible. 100% possible.
It is possible. It just takes a while to figure out the method to do
I
it.
just don't expect anybody to do it for Sekiro, that's for certain. That one there, I don't see that one being possible.
No, no. I think it's
Speaking of
possible.
which, I don't see that. I don't see that one as a possibility.
If
I'll have
you
to look it
can,
up because I've never seen a video of it.
if
ever pop up on
you
my
can
channel.
use
Uh
the like Sabimaru, you could just spam Sabimaru, get poison, get their health to like.
but not every boss is poisonable though. I don't think.
Really?
No, I don't think.
You okay?
I mean,
let me see
I
you
wouldn't
poison
know.
Orin of the water.
Oh yeah,
Divine
she's a
Drag-
sp-
or the
You can use
Divine Dragon.
Snapseed.
Does Snapseed
On-
work against Orin?
I never tried it, but she's an
I know it
apparition.
works on the monk.
Really?
Yeah, she's a
Alright.
spirit. You know, that's
You
actually
maybe-
an interesting idea.
You made me curious, and I want to look it up. Hang on.
I know you can like against Orin, or you could like, well, you can't go into the boss room, but you can turn the mini bosses into your henchmen using Puppeteer. I've done that.
Which one?
Yeah, but
No, like the mini bosses. If you have Puppeteer, and you go behind them for the final death blow, you can turn them into your henchmen, and as long as you're spirit emblems, you can keep them alive as your henchmen.
but that's technically
To go through the
using a
area.
sword. You think about it, it's technically using a sword, no?
No, because why? You have to use the sword to at least kill certain enemies, bosses. You cannot kill enemies without getting the death blow. So all you'd have to do is perfect deflect Orin, and then the final blow, you just go behind and use the sword to Puppeteer. Remember, there's certain enemies you can never kill without a death blow.
Yeah, I'm actually watching a video right now of how to do a cheese boss fight on Orin using one of these big big dudes with the bell to
Yup.
push her.
Yeah.
Yeah, to push her off the push her off the wooden bridge.
Yes, you can actually use the bell on him and come back.
Mm.
And if you have, let's say the ceremonial Tanto, you can also turn a bunch of other enemies into henchmen too as well, and come out of like a squad.
Ceremonial Tonto, Ceremonial Tonto. That raises your spirit emblems, right? Or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the
by about
it's like
5, I think.
yeah, you sacrifice a bunch of HP to get 5 extra spirit emblems, like a
Got
Bloodborne.
you. Hey, guess who's playing Sekiro right now? Actually, you remember This Way Death? He's playing Sekiro
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I saw him.
nice.
now. Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh
awesome.
no, the last live stream I saw him, he was playing Black Myth Wukong.
Yep, he's playing.
Yes, yes.
He's playing Black Myth Wukong and Sekiro.
Oh, nice, very nice.
He streams them like different days though.
Run.
Uh,
Let's just do another area.
Yeah, I used to do that. And I got it from Sweet. Because Sweet would set up a schedule where he only streams this game on that day and this game on that day. And it worked for him. Though since he found popularity on TikTok, he hasn't been active on YouTube much.
That's why I haven't seen Sweet.
Listen,
oh yeah,
this in a matter of weeks.
where's he been?
In a matter of weeks, Sweet grew to over like nearly 2,000 subscribers. What it took him like a year plus on YouTube, he did in a matter of like 3-4 weeks on TikTok.
Mm.
There's so many people on TikTok. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right.
Download it.
Right. However, if you reach a certain level of popularity on TikTok, you get a key that allows you to just freely stream as you please, regardless. That's what he's aiming for. He needs to get a certain, reach a certain target, so he can stream whenever he feels like it. Then he says he'll come back to YouTube.
Okay.
I think at this point, unless you're big on YouTube, it's kind of pointless.
That's a grab.
I noticed that a lot of people say they've been doing better on Twitch than YouTube.
Yeah, you want to
want
build
to-
your audience through Twitch more, and then move them into YouTube. Like you upload your Twitch stream on YouTube. That's what a lot of them do.
I wanted to do, well, what I wanted to focus on was doing, when I have things more stable, I want to start using Restream, which is about, what, $5 a month? But it mirrors your stream, so you can stream from the PS5, I can stream to both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously.
Mm.
And at $5 a month, it wouldn't be costly, or $60 a year.
I think you can do that on Streamlabs.
Yeah, but Streamlabs Ultra costs $19, so
Yeah,
and
it's more
Streamlabs-
expensive.
Right, and Streamlabs, you have to install it on the PC and then set it up.
And what about on Restream?
I'm not. It's.
Hmm?
Thanks.
What
Yeah,
about
Restream-
Restream?
I can
Yeah,
Ego
Restream.io.
is the- I can't. I can read Ego. It's the.
No, I mean, how what's the setup with when using Restream? I mean,
So that's what it's gonna cost.
shit's a, I don't
You know, in a way, not necessarily, because why? I like Sweet and who else have found out the hard way. Trying to set up
yeah,
both
it's-
streams on
it's hard.
PC, it comes with complication because it's PC.
yeah, it's very hard. You,
It can come with complication, especially if you don't know what you're doing or you're learning for the first time.
That's the whole point.
However, with Restream, it just does it for you,
Well,
essentially.
put it like this. I am going to take my PC that I have right now to Micro Center.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And if I can't upgraded, I think I'm just gonna send you the PC instead and get a different one, because sometimes it'll choke up during stream, and I'm tired of dealing with that.
I understand. Yeah, you said the graphics card can't handle
Yeah.
stream at the same time. But okay, from my experience, right, the last time I did have a PC years ago, I specifically got them. I specifically know exactly what specifications I was looking for. So I think when you get your next PC, if you do decide to go down that road, or you do decide to upgrade, you need to specifically know what it is you're gonna need.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I was gonna send you this laptop, but the fucking screen is broken. Like,
I'll just use
the
I'll just do
charger
what I
port.
did.
The charger port is boofed. I found out, like, my wife has a scrunchie fucking holding the charger port in.
What I would do is what I did with my last laptop when I broke the screen. What I would do is just use the HDMI cord to the laptop and connect it to the TV. That's typically what I did to.
Does this
or
laptop
most
even
of the
have an HDMI port?
Once it's not like ancient old, it should.
No, it's an Asus. It's an Asus laptop.
It should have it.
I don't know. I'm just like,
But
yeah,
I
it
think
does.
even
It
if
does.
I-
It does. It does. It
Yeah,
does.
even if I did get the PC, I think I'd probably go with Restream just to make it easier.
Yeah, like my wife fucking destroyed that thing.
Oh my goodness, you're real.
I was just like, I mean, I could send it to him, but that shit is. Get a new
It
one.
works, whichever one. It works. But I would definitely recommend,
Early next year.
like, there's certain external graphic cards, if you do your research, you get that. Then you get a certain amount of RAM, then you get a proper SSD, or hard drive, some load faster than others. And then you definitely know that you don't have to worry too much. So I'd recommend doing your research. Like so far,
I
I
sorta
know the
kinda
best
did some
graphics card.
research.
The best graphics card I know you can get is usually Nvidia.
Yeah, see, the graphics card in
AMD
this
and-
PC is an AMD,
know,
AMD
the problem with-
Radeon RX 580.
They overheat. They tend to get really hot. That's why I made sure I never got AMD or
God
Ryzen.
damn it! I have the wrong stuff on.
But like you'll be looking like an Nvidia 4000 or something along those lines.
Okay.
I had a 1080 and it could run Witcher free. Which
Yeah,
is
see,
good
1080
graphics.
is the RX 580 is
Uh-huh.
like directly compared to a 1080. So,
Okay, so I had the GTX 1080. It
Yeah.
was really good.
yeah, that's a good graphics card. Even till this day, like you can get a 1080 Ti, which is basically a 1080 but on steroids.
Yes.
You can
yes, exactly.
you can get a 1080 Ti and you'll be able to play like even Call of Duty at this point.
Yeah, you'd have to put them on low settings, but I've never been a graphics war.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No problem.
Wow, you're really something. Fighting is always my last
The
choice.
thing about
you
it
know?
is though,
We're friends. In the
like
end,
you
I
get,
really-
mine's had what,
There's only
8 gig of RAM, the 1080 Ti,
Ah,
and a 2.7 gigahertz processor. So
You don't get
certain games, I was told it could not handle. While not at maximum performance, it could handle. It could actually push more than it was. Mainly though, my biggest interest in getting a PC is to go back and be able to play older games that I don't have access
Stay
to.
alive, even if it means fighting dirty. That's the sweeper's way.
Because for some reason they feel that it is. They absolutely have to cock block you and prevent you from getting access to old games, unless it's through PS Plus or some service.
You don't even have all the games on there.
Right, there's a huge portion of the library, a lot of old school games that are really good
Look.
that they just don't care about,
Oh, I broke his spear.
unless they can what, remake it and sell it
I might make it to
for like $50
Lexasia.
more. Oh, my favorite boss. She is Lexasia is dubbed the best boss that FromSoft never created.
Agreed.
True. Which
Very
boss?
true.
Oh, some boss in Lies of P. Like hands down, that is my. I replayed the game the second time just to fight her again. She's that good of a boss.
Mm,
Let's see, food. Yes.
You're a one-trick pony, Black Cat. Come here. Oh, you're dead.
Crazy talk.
You're having fun with that, and I'm having fun with this.
Black Cat is down. I am almost there. Luxasia, here I come.
So wait a minute. I have a question for Jade.
Uh-huh.
Gale, better
Gale.
better run and not die. What do you think?
I thought we
Uh,
agreed on that.
So Jade is a writer. She does write books. She has some books that are published.
okay.
And we were recently talking, and she said, she got an idea for a new book.
That'd be a dope
Which
title.
Right. It's gonna be Brand. Acronym Better Run and Not Die. Which would have, like, characters representing me, her, and who else. And I was thinking, like, you know what? She could add Pasquaddle, because of his sense of humor. And then you could be in it, too.
Okay.
That'd be a dope book.
Oh.
Gale's gonna be... Now, here are my first impressions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gale's gonna be the underground black market doctor.
Oh
you
boy.
you want to get healed and don't go to the hospital? You go to Gale. Everybody knows Gale. Everybody respects Gale. Nobody fucks with Gale, because who's gonna heal them if they mess with him?
You make it sound like I'm the most notorious supporting character in that book.
Listen to me. So it came to me, right? Because
Okay.
years ago I read a novel. It was like it wasn't a good novel, but it had a doctor, right? So he can pretty much almost heal anybody, but his payment is a favor. Like influential families, he doesn't take money. He just says you owe me a favor. So when my boy says, yo, that person disrespected me, down to the blade of grass is cut in half. Everybody bands together, like they just annihilate the whole clan. But like, they'll do it because, so it just, gamer nerd scale, it just popped in my head.
Why am I having visions of this character being the penultimate final boss in some game for some reason?
I never went there. I never went there, unless you're... You know what? That reminds me of Hugo Strange from Batman Arkham City.
Okay.
Does remind me of Hugo Strange.
Brand. Okay. I mean, that could work.
Well, Jade has the final say, so I wanna hear from her mouth what she thinks.
Mm.
I already told you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be kind of like Running Man mixed with Hunger Games and so on.
Well, you see?
But it's very futuristic. That's why I mentioned Running Man. That was like the closest to futuristic that you can get.
Uh-oh,
But
Brian
mine
Baby.
is gonna be OP.
What's the problem, son?
Is that like a Technor kind of setting, Jade?
What my whole thing is gonna put like into the future, kind of like this dystopian type of future where people, like the Hunger Games, you kind of dive into this game because they created an entire world where they can,
Okay.
where you can play out like your biggest fantasy. But the thing is, I'm like, if you die, you die. A lot of people play to just kind of like get a lot of sponsorships and rewards and gifts and stuff, but nobody really makes it to the grand prize, which is to finish the game, because you could just die because they create these sentience. It's pretty much taking the whole artificial intelligence concept but making it extra crazy. So they can simulate and create actual big spiders, like from Bloodborne, or dragons, or they can create even more diabolical things if they want to. That's the whole idea.
The way that you're describing the idea for your books, for some reason, it's giving me a it's giving me vibes for what was the first one that I just had in mind? Something played something.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
see
real
that.
life.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, and
Ready Player One. What's that?
It's a movie.
it's a movie.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
like virtual reality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But instead of virtual reality, it's like real reality. Like you.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, mixed elements of the movie Ready Player One and the anime series Sword Art Online.
Okay, that was that one kid did come to mind. Sword Art Online. Or maybe, well, something else did come to mind. Gamer. Gamer did come to mind. Has anybody seen that? With Gerard Butler?
No.
No.
So basically with Gerard Butler in that movie, right? A guy is taking prisoners in jail and he puts like nanomachines in them. And kids are controlling the actual person, but they think it's a game. But real people dying. And then one guy is like, he basically somehow he interface and he starts communicate with the kid who's controlling him. So then they have to work together to win. Sometimes the kid knows exactly what he has to do, so he controls the guy. So then the guy is like, let me in control, he knows how to handle the situation, and so on, so on. But like, everybody thinks it's PvP.
Are you talking about Ender Game? I forgot.
No, Ender's Game is a similar concept, but I think executed and done better. I'm just talking about Gamer. Let's see. Got this. Got
It's what?
this.
My screen is green.
Wait, are you doing a new game or a new game plus, Wells?
I did a completely new game.
Okay.
Wait, what the hold on.
Let's see.
Come on,
Okay.
donkeys.
Got that, got this. How far are you, Jade, right now?
I'm making my way up.
Yeah, she's in I think it's in world 1.5, no 1.4 now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. For all the years that I played Demon Souls, I've never once gotten into referring to them by World
What
1-1,
the
World 1-2,
hell?
World 3-4.
I guess that's the easiest way to describe it because of the layers.
I actually only ever describe it by the name of the area or the boss itself.
True.
So if somebody were to be like, did you go to World 3